Today I'm going to show you how I make my peanut butter cup smoothie. It's creamy, it's chocolatey, it's decadent and delicious. The secret to making this chocolate peanut butter cup smoothie so delightful is the peanut milk. So step number one is to make that first. To make this peanut milk, I'm using 4 cups of filtered water, 1/2 of a cup of salted peanuts. Put the cover on, blend it for 1 minute. It smells so good. All I need to do now is strain it. So I've got a nut milk bag. I'm gonna put it in here. Now I am going to transfer the milk into this with a cover, but this only holds 3 cups, so it will overflow. And you do need a little bit of extra space, otherwise the milk will go everywhere. It's really easy, pretty simple. And this only lasts about 3 days, so I don't make a whole lot. And I really want it fresh. Make sure you get all that foam, because there's flavor in that as well. Get every last drop. It makes a nice, rich plant milk, but not too dense, not too overwhelming, but it does have that wonderful peanut flavor that I just love. So here it is. Here's the peanut milk, and let's try it. Oh my gosh, that foam is so good. It tastes like a foamy little dessert. I just love it. It's so good. It makes my smoothies so much more delicious. So now I'm just gonna put the remaining 3 cups of peanut milk into a jar. I'm gonna make sure I get the fat that's at the bottom, the richness in here as well. All right, cover it. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then this will be 3 days worth, 3 more cups, and then I'll make another batch. I'm gonna take my peanut milk that I just made, pour 1 cup into my blender. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. I just prefer flax seeds in my smoothies, and these are whole flax seeds, and this is a very powerful Vitamix. It will grind them up, and if you do not have a very powerful blender, then grind these up in your coffee grinder and then add them to it. Make sure that it's better to have these whole and then grind them right before you eat them. Otherwise, they can go rancid pretty quickly. And I do keep these flax seeds in my refrigerator to keep them fresh. I found that the key to getting those flax seeds ground completely so there's no crunch, that they're completely broken down, is to blend them, start with a low speed and then cranking it up to high before you add the bananas. So do not add the bananas. Get all those other ingredients blended completely, and then you can test it to make sure it is ground up so that it is a creamy consistency. And then you can add the bananas, because if you add the bananas before and you need to blend this plant milk a little bit more, it won't heat up the bananas. Now let's add the chocolate. I've got 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and you want to make it level because cocoa powder is pretty bitter, and so if you add too much, it'll take away some of that sweetness. Now I'm going to add 2 whole frozen bananas that I froze the night before, and make sure they're ripe. The ones that are ripe are the ones with the spotted parts on them. So it's okay if this has the brown spots too, because you're just gonna blend it all up. And so I break them into 1-inch pieces, and that will help blend them better so you don't have big chunks. And what I've been doing is I've been making little packets of these with the cocoa powder already in there, so that it's just, a lot of it's already done for me in the morning. All right, so probably I should have packed it so it's broken more, but so I'll just break these up a little bit. It's a powerful blender, so it'll blend these up into a nice creamy smoothie. And then you can, these are probably, these are pretty large bananas. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Make sure it is alcohol free and vegan. Alcohol is really strong if you don't cook it, and we don't want our smoothie to have any alcohol flavor in it. So this will just give it an additional sweetness. And then I'm gonna just blend this. My peanut butter cup smoothie is all ready. See how rich that is? I like adding the flax seeds because it's a healthy fat. It gives it much more richness. Sometimes I like to eat it with a spoon. It's rich, it's creamy, that subtle peanut flavor, I really love it. It's very sweet. The combination of the vanilla and the peanut milk and the banana just gives it that really sweet flavor. So I will go ahead and put exactly how I make this in the description below. I hope you love this peanut butter cup smoothie recipe as much as I do. And sometimes what I like to do is add a little bit, like a tablespoon of cold coffee into the smoothie, just for a little bit of extra kick. So give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope to see you soon.